Seeking English S.A.T. Workbook, page 388, problem 3, no calculator, and you should not need a calculator. What's difficult in this problem is not the math, it's reading the story correctly. Okay, that's why I'm a test preparation teacher more than a math teacher. I'll show you the math, but not to teach you math, to teach you to get the correct answer on the test. Okay, that includes helping you cope with psychological challenges that technically are not math. In this case, the story. At a certain school, 1/3 of incoming freshmen spoke a foreign language fluently. What is a freshman? If you are not from the United States, you might not know this. Don't freak out. If you have confusion over something like this on test day, take the confusion and stick it in your pocket. Okay? Because at that point, it's not going to do you any good. You have a choice to assume that being confused by this term will affect your answer, and assuming that it will not affect your answer. Between those two assumptions, it is better to assume that it will not affect your answer if you are sitting there taking the test. The time to indulge in your doubts is before the test or after the test, not during the test, and not even on test day. When you wake up in the morning, it is too late. Okay? What you have not learned, you must assume that it is not going to matter. Okay? Go into the test assuming that what you have learned is going to be sufficient. If you see, freshman, I don't know that word, I'm going to have to assume it doesn't matter. Okay. At a certain school, 1/3 of incoming freshmen spoke a foreign language fluently. By their junior year, same thing. Stick it in your pocket. By their junior year, an additional 30 students had become fluent in a foreign language, raising the number to 1/2 of all juniors. Okay, assuming all the original freshmen remained enrolled as juniors and no additional students enrolled, how many students are in the junior class? So what the story is telling you is these people are assigned to this title freshman, and then they get assigned some other title, which is junior. And in the process of moving from freshman to junior, 30 of them become fluent in a foreign language, and that increases the number, or the fraction of them who are fluent in foreign language from 1/3 to 1/2. So while you're sticking all your confusion into your pocket, let's try to put what we actually know on the board. Okay. At the beginning of the story, and I'm going to trick you a little bit here, but you're going to forgive me. I know you are. Okay, 1/3 speak a foreign language fluently, and then 30 more speak a foreign language fluently, and in the process, 1/2 speak a foreign language fluently. Okay, so something's wrong with this equation. What is it? Well, in the problem, they did not offer you, as in some other problems they have, the suggestion that you treat something in the story as X, or as an unknown. Okay, so you might have to do that. It's in a similar problem. It's kind of inevitable on the test that at least in one problem, if you don't spot this as being a requirement, you're going to lose the problem, or you're going to lose a lot of time on both. So what I'm going to tell you is this: 1/3 of the unknown being the total number of students, were fluent in a foreign language. Then 30 of them became fluent in a foreign language, and at the end of the process, 1/2 were fluent in a foreign language. Okay, that actually is the story. That's the story. Okay, what you have to do though is move everything around until X is by itself. Now we're actually doing math. Isn't it so much nicer? Okay. My suggestion is this is the smaller object, this is the larger object. So to move something across the equal sign, I'm going to take the smaller thing and put it negative over here. Okay, so over 3. And then 30 is by itself, and then you have a real number here, and then you have some kind of version of X that you will need to adjust. And in the process of adjusting it, you're also going to adjust that, and you'll end up with your answer. You can take this down to one fraction by producing a common denominator of prime number. It's going to be 6. Right? You take this 3 and multiply it up here. And I'm going to take this 2 and I'm going to multiply it up here. Okay. It's a little messy. I'm going to stick with that. And I'm going to put a 6 down here and a 6 down here just so you can see everything that's happening. Okay? From there, I don't really need this. And I'm showing you intermediary steps just so you can see everything that's involved. If you need to slow down the video, slow it down. Okay? I don't mean to insult you. I'm telling you. If you need to slow down, slow it down. Okay, so this is 3x minus 2x. That becomes x. And that is x over 6. From there, I could just move the 6 over there, but I'm going to take the opportunity to, again, show you the invisible denominator, just so that it's clear that I'm making a diagonal move, which is the way I always like to conceive of these things. So you don't have to do it this way, but seeing me do it a couple of times, I think will clear up your thinking on these points a little bit. The 6 moves diagonally up here. Okay, and that becomes a 1 there. I don't need the 1s anyway, and I certainly don't need them. So 6 times 30 equals x, and 30 times 6 is 180. Okay, answer is letter C. Now these other answers they're all closely related to 180. So maybe it should be obvious to me how a student could end up getting 90 or 120 or 240, but somehow it's not. If you appreciate or enjoy or somehow otherwise value this video, please, if you have any reason why somebody might come up with a 90, 120, or 240 in this problem, something that could plausibly go wrong, please tell me, because understanding the error process is what makes me a better teacher for you. Thank you.